Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, in Oliver Harperville. This is James Harris. You are listening to Harperville After Dark on 98.7 FM. And tonight, we venture into the shadows, exploring secrets and truths that are best to be left hidden. So, if anyone dares, give me a call at 550199. Let's hear what the darkness holds. Hello, you are on the air with Jimmy. Who am I speaking to?
Call me the Midnight Caller.
Alright, interesting name, Midnight Caller. Tell us then, what do you have for us tonight?
Tonight, at the old pier, a crime will unfold. Underneath the starlight sky, a life will be taken. The truth, Jamie, is buried deep, but it bleeds into the open.
Okay. That was unexpected. Alright, if anyone is near the old pier tonight, I recommend you stay cautious and safe. And yeah, now let's keep this going.
Detective, we've got a situation at the old pier. Witnesses are reporting a murder. Matches something that aired on Jamie's radio show.
Alright, I'm heading out right now.
This wasn't random at all. Let's get the statement from the witnesses. See if anyone noticed anything unusual before or after the incident. Maybe we can get a clue.
Detective Mitchell, Abby Carter from the Harperville Herald. I was nearby when it happened. It felt orchestrated, like someone knew precisely what was going to occur.
Do you think it's connected to the Midnight Caller?
It could be. If this caller has insider knowledge, right, we might be looking at a serial situation. Or someone deeply disturbed with a dangerous agenda.
We need to find out who this caller is. Eve, cooperate with us.
Well, that call with that guy who calls himself the Midnight Caller was actually extremely haunting, I mean, the fact that he was accurate about the pier incident is beyond me personally. And I think we need to work on this now and try to stop this guy before it becomes a disaster,
If we can trace their calls or establish a pattern, we might uncover their identity, or at least predict their next move.
Alright, I'll start reviewing past cases for any similarity. Jamie, can you help us track the call origin?
I can try and decode the signals. Maybe that could give us some clues. And hopefully we stop this, before it, escalates. Yeah. What do you plan on doing, really, Midnight Caller? I wonder what your goal is. Alright, you're live with Jimmy. Who am I speaking to?
Hello again. Jamie, are you ready for tonight's revelation?
After analyzing Harperville's crime archives, there are clear links between the Midnight Caller's predictions and several unsolved cases. This is no coincidence, there's a calculated pattern here.
Eve, what you found out?
Look here. These incidents align with the caller's predictions. So, we do have a string of events that might share the same pattern master.
If we can figure out who benefits or who would know these details, we might narrow down our suspect pool. Time to dig deeper.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Harperville After Dark. And it appears that the Midnight Caller's predictions correlate with past crimes. So, if anyone has information that might shine a light on these events, please call in.
Jamie, I think the caller might be connected to something that happened at the old lighthouse years ago. Do you remember?
Oh, the lighthouse. Well, that was never resolved, was it? Alright, I'll definitely be looking into that. Thank you for the tip. The lighthouse. Well, that's perhaps another piece to the Midnight Caller's twisted puzzle.
These cases share a lot of things for it to be a coincidence. They share a trait of malice, but what the common denominator?
Well, hi, Mr. Detective. Well, I'm here to let you know that I have, gathered some kind of clue about the old lighthouse incident. I think it might be tied to the Midnight Caller's cryptic messages,
The lighthouse incident. That was one of the most perplexed cases. We should reopen investigation and see if there is any connection.
Yeah, sure. Let's hope the Midnight Caller slips up. Maybe the lighthouse holds more than just memories. Maybe it might hold answers as well.
All right, we're here. The lighthouse has been abandoned for years. Let's see if we can find anything, any clues.
This place holds a lot of history. If the Midnight Caller's been here, there might be something left behind.
Well, I think we should look for anything unusual. Recent disturbances, anything that's, out of place.
Hey, I found something. An old ledger and some photographs. They look like they're from the time of the lighthouse incident.
Let's see what you've got.
These notes detail strange occurrences around the time of the lighthouse incidents. Reports of a figure lurking in the shadows.
There's a name here. Thomas Reed. Could he be connected to the Midnight Caller?
Thomas Reed. I remember that name from the old files. He was a suspect but vanished without a trace.
If Reed's involved, we might be looking at someone who's been manipulating events from behind the scenes.
Thomas Reed, a name that keeps resurfacing again and again. He was linked to the series of disappearances in the past.
Yeah, I've been tracing Reed's last known whereabouts, and it appears he had connections to various influential people in town. His disappearance wasn't just a random act,
If Reed's behind this, his motive could be tied to the original crimes, or a vendetta he's been nursing for years now.
We definitely need to dig deeper into Reed's past. I request assistance to track down any leads relate to him or could help us with finding him.
Good evening, Harperville. We've been delving into a mystery that has haunted this town for years. The Midnight Caller has led us to a name from the past, Thomas Reed. So, if anyone has information about him or his activities, please reach out.
Jamie, I remember Reed from a few years ago. He used to frequent a secluded cabin in the woods. Maybe that's where he's hiding now.
Thank you for the information. We'll investigate the cabin. It might be our next lead.
We're close to the cabin. Stay alert. Reed might appear from out of nowhere.
Well, these files are a gold mine. They might help us understand Reed's motives and possibly predict his next move.
We've got enough evidence here to get a warrant. A full investigation. Let's secure this place and get these findings to the lab. The files from the cabin confirm that indeed Reed was orchestrating the recent crime. His motive seems to be tied to revenge and a twisted sense of justice.
Guys, we're getting closer. If we can anticipate his next move, we might finally put an end to all of this.
We'll need to keep working together. If he's planning something huge, we must be ready to act.
I'll coordinate with the team to set up surveillance and prepare for any eventual confrontation.
Alright, Harperville, we are on the verge of a breakthrough. The Midnight Scholar's true identity has been revealed as Thomas Reed. Stay vigilant and report any suspicious activity, and together we shall end this nightmare.
We've finally confirmed that Thomas Reed is the Midnight Caller. We've also gathered enough evidence to link him to the recent crimes. Now, our task is to approach him before he can disappear again.
Files we found do indicate that Reed might be planning a major event, possibly targeting key figures in the town.
We need to predict his next move. If he's planning something big, it could be related to an upcoming town event or high-profile location.
I will get in contact with the local security to cover all the possible targets. Jamie, you and Eve, keep your eyes open for any unusual activities.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the fairgrounds right now, and everything seems normal so far. But, we're keeping an eye out for, anything that seems suspicious.
Let's stick close and watch for anyone acting weird, because, he might try to blend in.
Guys, look at this. I think we've spotted someone here. It's moving near the main stage. Could he be our guy?
Alright, keep your eyes peeled. If Reed is here, he'll be making a move soon. And you wouldn't want to miss it.
There he is, over by the control panel. He's trying to access the system.
Jamie, Eve, keep an eye on him. Don't lose him. I'll approach him from the side.
You are too late. I won't let you ruin everything.
Thomas Reed, you're under arrest. Drop the equipment and come with us.
You think you have won? This town has always ignored the truth. I was just trying to show them.
You were causing harm and creating fear. Your actions were not justified, no matter what you tell yourself. It's time to face the consequences, and I will be sure to be there, enjoying it.
We will make sure everyone understands the full story. Your plans are over, Thomas, and the truth will come out.
We're bringing justice for all the victims, putting an end to the terror you've spread.
Yes, we did it finally. The town is back to normal. I mean, we can at least breathe easy again.
has been a tough one, but seeing the town safe and people moving on, it's just worth it.
We've made a difference today, but remember, staying vigilant. Working together is how we'll continue to keep our town safe.
Good evening, honored people of Harperville. Tonight I have some great news for you. The Midnight Caller has been apprehended, and the threat has been demolished. We are grateful for your patience and support, and let's move on forward together, knowing that our town stands strong and united. And thank you so much for all your help.